Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer with Oculus Rift Reviews, now with Windows Mixed Reality as well. Today we're going to do something different. We're going to look at the bundle for racial justice and equality. Now, as you guys may know, I'm a VR only channel. I don't talk about anything else besides VR, and that is my mantra. I only do VR. However, I do feel like it's appropriate to talk about the bundle for racial justice and equality because there are several VR games in this bundle. I think this bundle is for a great cause, and also it's an amazing deal. It's probably the best bundle I have ever seen. Currently, there are 1,509 items for only $5. Now, you are free to contribute more. Right now, the average contribution is $10.83, with the maximum contribution being $5,000. They have a goal of raising $5 million, and right now they're at $4.338 million. And it's going for a good cause. So, as you may not know, it's go 50-50 split between the NAACP Legal Defense Fund and Educational Fund and the Community Bail Fund. So, again, this is for a great cause. It's for the bundle for racial justice and equality on itch.io. It's got lots of stuff that I can't cover. Some of the highlights as far as non-VR, there's 3 games in particular that I had on my wish list on Steam and that I've been waiting for a nice sale to get, and I was able to get them in this bundle. Just these 3 games for me made it worth it. So the 3 games that I wanted that were on my wish list, all non-VR, were Night in the Woods, Death and Taxes, and Celeste. I'm not going to get into those games too much, but I'll also mention there's 2 other games that are on Humble Choice for the month of June. So some of you may be Humble Choice subscribers. I am. And there's 2 games there that you don't have to choose if you buy this bundle, like I have. By the way, I did pay $13 for this bundle. I did contribute more than the average. And now that I have all the games, I kind of feel like I paid a little bit too little, to be honest. So anyways, the 2 games on Humble Choice that you have for June 2020 is The Stillness of the Wind and The King's Bird. So those 2 games are in this bundle, so you can cross those 2 games off your Humble Bundle choice, so you can make your choices on the other games. Now let's start to talk about VR, so that's why we're here. What are the VR games included in this bundle that, first of all, that I recommend, and just second of all, that are in this bundle that, you might still want to look into? So definitely the best VR game included in this bundle is GNOG, GNOG, or GNOG. I'm not sure on the pronunciation. And that is absolutely one of my favorite VR games. It's basically a puzzle exploration game, and I'm going to click on it right here. And basically, it's one of those games that you just tinker and mess around with. You use your touch controllers, use your motion controllers, and you just, touch here, touch there, pull this lever, twist here, turn there, and eventually you'll solve the whole puzzle. It's a beautiful looking game. The music is really nice, and just the puzzles are lovely. It's not a classic puzzle game. It's more like a puzzle exploration game in that, you just explore around with these little contraptions and just poke around. Eventually you'll find the solution for these games. It's very enjoyable. One of my favorite VR games. Is definitely in my top 25 list of top VR games. I highly recommend it. Another really good VR game is Luna VR. Luna VR is actually a game that I bought on the Oculus store, but I don't have it on Steam. So I did do a YouTube review, but I couldn't do a Steam review because obviously I don't own it on Steam. So now I have a copy on itch.io as well. Like I said, I have an Oculus store copy. I did do a YouTube review for this game. Similar to GNOG, this is a light puzzle game, a casual puzzle game where you just have fun, and the puzzles here are more logical. With GNOG, you're just kind of tinkering and twisting and trying to figure out how to unwrap the puzzle. This is more casual, more logical, just simpler puzzles Definitely great for kids, but even as an adult, I enjoyed both GNOG and Luna. Very beautiful visuals, nice sounds. This is a very relaxing puzzle type game. It's just very zen-like, and you go to your happy place, and the visuals are just absolutely stunning. I do like this game, and also have a YouTube video review for GNOG, and as well as a Steam review for GNOG. Another really good game that's on here is Wakamarina Valley, New Zealand. So I also have a Steam review and a YouTube review for this. I just did one recently. So Wakamarina Valley is basically a walking simulator, nature walk simulator for VR. It's very relaxing, very zen, beautiful visuals, very similar to the Iceland Mildral Sunder Iceland experience. Very beautiful. I highly recommend it. Case Road is probably the best developer as far as nature walk simulators, and Wakamarina Valley is right up there almost with Iceland. Iceland is my favorite, but this is my second favorite. It looks good. I had fun playing it. And he also has Explore Fushimi Inari, which I did also look into, and a game that I plan to re-review now that some updates have been done. I had problems with it running smoothly, but again, Wakamarina Valley, I loved it. Beautiful visuals, great walking simulator, nature walk simulator. Another game, and I actually haven't played this one, it's Locomancer VR. So Locomancer VR is actually a train sandbox game, a model train sandbox. I actually bought this game on the Steam store, but I just never played it. So I have a lot of games on Steam that I bought one way or another, whether I bought it straight from the Steam store or bought it from a third-party website or bought it in a bundle. And Locomancer is one of those games. I can't remember how I bought it, but I know I bought it a while back and I just never played it. But it looks very nice. Again, it's a model train simulator for VR. It's got some nice reviews, and I do recommend it. Obviously, this is a game that I look forward to playing, and this is definitely a game that I'm going to review in the near future. So look for that. I'm going to do a YouTube review and a Steam review for Locomancer coming up in the near future. I'm definitely motivated now that it's on this bundle to actually put some time into it and do a full review for Locomancer. It looks like a good game. Another game is These Lands VR. Now, These Lands VR is another game that I bought on the Steam store, and I know I bought it during a Steam sale, but I just never played it. That happens a lot with me. I'm sorry. It's a puzzle game, puzzle exploration adventure game, and it looks like a lot of fun. You just explore this island, figure out the puzzles. It looks good. I can't comment more because I haven't played it, but this is another game that I do plan on doing a full review. YouTube review and Steam review for this game. Like I said, I do own it on Steam, and I look forward to playing this game. It looks good. It looks like the type of game that I like. Another game is a Lullaby of Colors. Now, a Lullaby of Colors is a game that I have done a Steam review, and I do have a YouTube video review for it as well. So you can look that up. But basically, this is a psychedelic musical experience. You get all kinds of colors all in front of you, and it's a game that you can just relax and just trip out on. The visuals are nice, the music is nice. I actually like this game, but I gave it a very low review. I think I gave it a 5 or a 6, probably maybe a 5.5 out of 10. And that's because I thought it was priced too high for the amount of content. So basically, this is one of those games that you'll play for like 10, 20 minutes at the most, and then you'll probably never play it again. But it's nice for this 10 to 20 minutes. It's a good, trippy experience. A kind of like a music visualizer, just very trippy, nice visuals. And I enjoyed it, but it just doesn't have a lot of content. Another game is Catlateral Damage. And unfortunately, I have to say, I didn't really like this game. I actually played it a few days ago, believe it or not. It's one of those games that I'm thinking about doing a review or not. I think I will now that it's on here. I'll do a review on it. But I have to be honest, I didn't really like this game. So what happens in this game is you control these cats, and you basically cause a lot of mischief. So you break stuff, you get more points, you get more money, and you buy more toys to break more stuff. And so with more money, you just buy more toys to break stuff with your cat. And you open up new rooms and whatnot to cause a lot of chaos. So basically, you just run your cat around all over the place. And, he can have like a little helicopter on his head to go up in higher places. You could have like strengths of a lion to break stuff even better or run a lot faster. So yeah, it's just a cat causing a lot of damage. If you like cats, you might like this game more than I did. I just really haven't enjoyed it. So I played around a bit with it. Didn't really like it. So I wasn't really motivated to do a review, but I think I'll do a full review now. I'll just play it a little bit more to give you a better idea of what to look for. Another game is Crash Lander. Now, I did do a Steam review for this game, but I haven't done a YouTube review. I don't know if I want to do a YouTube video review for this, but I do have a Steam review up for this game. This is basically a physics puzzler game, gravity puzzler game, and you do use a gamepad, so it's gamepad only. Now, I did enjoy the puzzles. There's a lot of negative reviews. I think a lot of that has to do with this is a gamepad only. I got an Xbox 360 controller to work. I'm not sure an Xbox One controller works or not. I haven't tried it, but I do know that I played it with an Xbox 360 controller, and it worked fine. I enjoyed the puzzles. I thought it was a fun game, fun puzzles. But, yeah, it's not for everyone. Obviously, you have to enjoy puzzle games involving gravity. And definitely the lack of motion controller support really brings down the experience for a lot of people. So I think that's why a lot of people wrote negative reviews for this game. But I actually think it's a nice puzzle game. Another game is Volo Airsport. Now, Volo Airsport, I'm not even sure why I did a review for this game, but I did a YouTube review and also a Steam review for this game. And I pretty much gave it a neutral recommendation. I think I gave it a 5.5 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken. It was okay. Here's the problem with this game. It's just too rough around the edges. So they made like a VR port for this game. It works, but not very well. And I believe motion controllers don't work. I believe you have to use a gamepad or a keyboard and mouse. And it's just not well implemented. I like the experience of hang gliding and all that. It's kind of cool, but it's just too rough around the edges. It's just a little too difficult to get into just because of the controls and whatnot. It's not very polished. So, yeah, it's okay. As part of the bundle, I do recommend trying it out, though. Another game is VR Drum Studio. Now, this is HTC Vive only, so I haven't... Oh, man, typo here for me. So I haven't played it, and I'm not sure I will, because it's listed as HTC Vive only. It is on the Steam store. It's basically a drum kit in VR that you can mess around with. There's some negative reviews about, it's not well made because you'll have like double taps on it, and it'll register twice, and some other issues with the game. So it's not well rated. It's HTC Vive only. I doubt I'll play this game or download it just because of the issues with that. Another game is Rulent Tower. Now, this game is not on the Steam store, and I believe it is on the Oculus Quest store. At least it says here it's Oculus Quest ported. So I assume it works. It's on the Oculus Quest store. I haven't looked it up myself. This is basically a Game Boy type retro style game. I haven't played it, so I can't really talk too much about it, but you see from the photos there some of the gameplay. But like I said, I do believe it works on the Oculus Quest as well as PC VR. So yeah, it might be fun. I haven't played it, but it looks interesting. I might try it out. If I like it enough, I'll do a video review, but we'll see about that. Another game is Perpetuum Mobile. Now, Perpetuum Mobile is actually on the Oculus Store as well. I don't own it myself, so I got it on the bundle. Obviously, now I own it on the bundle. But I haven't played it. I can't really comment too much about it. It looks like an 80s retro arcade type style game. I'm not sure if it's any good or not. I can just tell you it's on the Oculus Store as well, but I can't really comment too much on it. And lastly, we're at Bloodblast VR. Bloodblast VR is, I believe, a wave shooter. That's what it looks like to me. Basically, you're inside the human body, and you're supposed to protect the white blood cells and the red blood cells, and fight the viruses, shoot the viruses with your hands. It looks like a wave shooter to me. I'm not sure if it's any good. I might play it. I might download it and check it out. If I have fun with it, I'll do a review. But if it's not fun, I definitely won't. Anyways, those are all the VR games that I found. If you found any VR games that I did not cover, please comment below. Let me know what game is on this bundle that's VR. I know that Orion Trail is on there, but I don't believe this version is VR, so I didn't list it. But if you found a VR game that does work, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have any experience with the game, in fact, if you have any experience with the games that I didn't play, please comment below. Let me know what your experience was with that game. Or if you disagree with any of my assessments of any of the games I mentioned, go ahead and comment. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Again, this is on itch.io, and this is the bundle for racial justice and equality. They have a goal of $5 million. They're almost there. They need your support, and I definitely say this is a must-buy. It's a great bundle. Probably the best bundle I have ever seen as far as value. There are so many good games on here. Yeah, there's a lot of filler. There's a lot of games that I've never heard of, but there's also lots of really good games, and it's for a good cause, so I definitely recommend it. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.